Hello and welcome to Drinking Irish. Emmett Ryan here once again, trying an Irish beer out every day during the coronavirus crisis or COVID-19 crisis, whatever else you want to call it. The thing where we all have to stay at home. And not everyone can stay at home, and this is just going to reflect a bit too much, so I'm just going to close my laptop. But not everybody can stay at home. Our frontline workers obviously have to go to them. Great stuff for them. Seriously, not great that they have to go, but great that the work they're doing. Also, everybody who's working in the shops, done with that have to stay in there. Listen, you're all doing a great job. Much love to all of you, and much love to everybody. And my birthday. I'm 39 today, and I have a conundrum because I want to have a couple of nice drinks tonight, but I haven't had dinner yet. I got a few things to do in the evening before I can have it, but I want to get this video up at a reasonable, nice, early-ish hour. So what do? I go for a beer that isn't too strong, but that's still really, really nice because it's my birthday and I want to have a bit of pop. So like last night, it was light and it was great, but it's not my birthday beer, you know what I mean? It's a good beer, Eden, but tonight we're going with one that hits that sweet spot. Little Fawn Session IPA from the White Hag. White Hag, of course, had an online launch last week, and they're having another one next week. And great guys from Sligo. 4.2% is all it clocks in at. So some of you might be very well aware of their sour that they do. There's the standard lemon, and there's a hibiscus one as well. And frankly, the hibiscus one, which is, and a reminder, both of them are only like 3.2%. Is just ridiculously nice. I'm looking forward to getting me some cans of that again at some point. But we're going with this nice standard one, gentle, but to the point. People have been asking me all day, it's like, what are you going to have for your birthday? It's like, well, I will have some nice beers later on, don't get me wrong. Got a cigar ready for the balcony. Going to enjoy that, looking over things. Pouring a terrible head because it's my birthday. We got to make sure we do our absolute worst. So we'll let that settle for a minute. And, oh yeah, if you came to the site learning how to pour beer, I hope at this, our 18th video and our 19th beer, because of course we had one double episode, you've learned that's a terrible idea. I have kept many bars in business. It's my siblings who all actually worked in bars. The 5 of them actually did. But I am not the person who does that. So White Hag, great little brewery, obviously Ballymote, Sligo, and they've got some crazy ones out there. And that's one of the things I like about some of the breweries in Ireland. They can do these nice, standard, classics, but they can also ramp it up. Like there's Black Boar and the barrel aged version of that in particular, which is a very powerful stout. I remember a couple of years ago at an RDS Beer Festival running into John and Dara, John Duffy, who you all know as the beer nut. If you're tuning into this, you'd be well aware of John. And they were a bit further in than me, and I said, well, how far in are you? And John goes to me, it's Black Boar o'clock, which meant they were about to finish off with the most powerful beer they were going to have that day. Black Boar is phenomenal. It's a great beer. And it's really, really different to this one that we're going to have in a second. The other one, like I mentioned, the sour, the standard lemon or the lemon hibiscus. Like the lemon hibiscus, I remember first time I had it, I was kind of going, how is this only 3.2%? I know sours are typically lighter, but the sheer amount of flavour they were getting out of that bad boy was just roof. And like that's really hard with a low strength beer, even with a sour, to get that level they were doing. It was just an extraordinary, extraordinary drink. So listen, it's not settled, but it's a bit better than it was. So let's have a sniff. Nice bit of citrusy, sort of lemon zest off this. Getting a good bit of caramel, whole lot of orange in there. The real orange coming to the front of my mouth. Yeah, that's just like pouring right to the front of my mouth with this wonderful orange flavour. It's not that bitter at all. It's not the most hoppy beer, which is fine. Like I like a variety in my IPAs, in my session IPAs, and this is one like where there's so much going on at one time in what is a nice gentle sessioner. And yeah, no, it's a great little beer, Little Fawn. But I should have some stuff from Bob and from other breweries actually in this weekend in the paper, so please keep buying your papers. We do need your support. And also, because Connected, which I had, is in Business Plus this weekend, so it's an extra reason to buy the paper. But the other thing some of you may be noticing, the regular viewers, is it's suddenly smoother here. I've decided that was basically, I was still at the will I won't I go plague beard, and I decided I will. But the thing is, I get these little ball patches here, so I figured if I'm going to do it, we're going to do it right. So I'm not saying it'll be neat, because trust me, it's going to get stupid, but it means it won't be annoying. So I'll have these nice smooth spots here, and the rest will be all luxuriant eventually. I'll start putting the conditioner in about 3 or 4 days, and it'll start really popping on the videos like the beers, and we'll start seeing little bits of foam in my hair. It'll be so enticing to you all when you tune into Drinking Irish. It's what you want, it's what you need. So this beer, it's nice, it's simple, it's golden, and it recognizes that sometimes you want to have that in you, but also you can't risk going too crazy. It's 4.2%. Would I pair this? Yeah, duck would actually go fantastic with this. Got a couple of duck fillets in the fridge. If I wasn't going to be making steak and chips tonight later, I'd probably have held off on this one, but I'm not. But duck would be a fantastic accompaniment to this. Keep it nice and simple, like don't go too crazy. If you go too much flavour in whatever duck dish you're doing, you're going to kill this bad boy off, and you don't want to do this. You want this to pair with it, you want it to work with it, you know? So show the love, show the love. But yeah, this is a great beer. This is like our 19th video, our 18th video, our 19th beer. It's been great doing this. Obviously, the reason we have to do this is unfortunate. That's crap, like there's no getting around it. You know, I haven't seen my parents in 4 weeks nearly now. And, you know, that stinks, being frank about it. I, you know, don't see most of my friends. I haven't gone to a game. I'm going through all the stuff you all are going through, for the most part. I am still employed, and that's wonderful, just to be clear. Oh, yeah. Oh, you thought you weren't going to get a birthday belch. That was more of a, what would I call it? That was a very fresh air belch. It wasn't too loud. It was very, boof, clear. You know, sort of, yeah, you know that thing you used to blow in a doctor when you were trying to, you know, see how good your lung capacity was. That's what it sort of felt like, that sort of oomph factor. And so, yeah, that's pretty cool. But listen, thanks to everybody who's been giving me a shout for the birthday. Thanks to all of you for keeping on drinking Irish beers, because it's great that you're tuning into videos. It's better that you're drinking Irish beers. That's much more important. We have got a bunch of great breweries coming up over the next few days. I hope we are still doing videos a year from now when I turn 40, but I hope as well that they aren't because of what we're doing right now. Thank you all. I'm going to have a lovely evening for my birthday. Going to go out for a stroll shortly. Obviously, your state's sanctioned constitutional, as I call it. When you go to the shops, buy an Irish beer. Those breweries need it so much. It'll make a huge difference, and it'll mean that when this is all over, there'll be so many more great beers and so many more of these breweries still going and surviving it for us to all drink lots of fantastic beer. And on that note, sláinte to you all.